Does this not look like rather a high level of agitprop, Fred? I mean, this looks like a straight-on propaganda move. This is a president who acknowledges that he, in a conversation with, or confrontation if you prefer, Vladimir Putin, resolved the matter by giving him a very macho warning, to which Vladimir Putin apparently melted. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense, does it?
No, and besides, knowing President Obama, he probably, if there was such a thing, he probably said, please, please, please stop that hacking. Because, look, there is, for one thing, Lou, there is no evidence that the Russians were trying to elect Donald Trump. Now, maybe they were, but there's no evidence. There was no evidence when the CIA made this finding, and there's still no evidence today. The best they can come up with is that, well, they released, or they claimed the Russians had these emails from the Democrats, and they released them, but there were no Republicans' emails released. Well, that's not evidence. That's a guess.
Well, and also, Matt, it seemingly was resolved. There was no further hacking after September, and yet here we are with about 31 days remaining in his term, and now he wants to retaliate against Russia? I mean, what kind of mindless nonsense is this on the part of this White House?
Well, I mean, the president got a Nobel Peace Prize before he even hung the drapes up in the Oval Office. And now he's putting up his fists and looking tough with Vladimir Putin after he went around the globe and basically apologized to every authoritarian dictator, from the Castro brothers to the mullahs in Iran. It just sounds like the only reason why he's upset about this one is because he didn't get his Obama third term. It looks political. It stings. And I think the American people want to, if there are facts like Fred's talking about, show us the facts. In the meantime, quit the selective leaks and what's happening with telling the New York Times what their findings are. Tell the American people what your findings are.
You know, it appears John Brennan, everyone knows, is nothing more than a political appointee and a very politicized agency at the top, certainly in the case of the CIA and other agencies within the intelligence community, Fred.
Yes.
This is a major, major problem for the incoming administration. The Trump administration is going to have to clean house here, it seems to me, and that's a very difficult additional burden to put on a young administration.
It is, and when you look at the CIA under John Brennan, you look like this agency, supposedly intelligence gathering, has tried to taint the election of Donald Trump. Remember, he is also, Brennan has also attacked Donald Trump for his view that we need to get rid of the deal with Iran on nuclear weapons. That's a policy. I mean, the CIA director's not supposed to be doing that. He's really exceeded his bounds, and when Congressman Pompeo gets in there as the head of the CIA, there's going to be a lot of house cleaning for him to do.
There's house cleaning, and it's going to go throughout the entire neighborhood, mainly because, Matt, this president will be the first president since Woodrow Wilson to remain in Washington, D.C. after leaving the White House. The last time that occurred, he is breaking precedent. He is changing the culture, the custom, and looks like he is positioning himself to interfere as vigorously as he can in the administration of Donald Trump.
You're completely right, Lou, and he's even said that he might be the person to lead the charge against Donald Trump's policies. And I think we see this week with the nasty comments from President Obama vis-a-vis Donald Trump's reaction to these charges about Russia and Putin. And look at his own press secretary in the White House, literally taking on the incoming president. We've not seen anything like this. It's unseemly. And I think, I think you're right. It breaks a tradition that's important, which is let the new guy come in and give him a chance. And he's all of our president, and we should stand behind him and give him that chance.
Yeah, it's certainly very clear now that these are crocodile tears that occasionally the president sheds. And it's also very clear that the Donald Trump administration had better be ready because they're digging in here, and it's for a reason. It is for a perpetual, not campaign. They mean, it seems to me, to subvert the will of the people and to attack this government relentlessly. I think that we're going to see some very dark and dangerous moments as a result of what Obama is clearly planning and the left doing, even as they refuse to recognize that their electoral power has slipped to levels not seen since 1922. I think on the positive side of this, I think it will only add to their diminution. Matt Schlapp, Fred Barnes, great to have you both with us. Thanks so much.